Are toddler tantrums secretly ruining your child's future? That's right. If tantrums aren't handled the right way, they lead to poor emotional regulation, damaged parent-child relationships, and even long-term behavioral issues. The stakes couldn't be higher. Imagine your child struggling with friendships, school, or even mental health, all because tantrums were left unchecked. But don't panic just yet. Over the past 10 years, as an early childhood teacher, I've worked with thousands of children and families. I've read over 107 books on child development and distilled everything I've learned into this video. This isn't just advice, it's a proven framework to turn tantrums into teachable moments and bring peace back to your home. But here's the catch: if you skip even one step, this framework won't work. And the last step, it's the most important one. Most parents overlook it, and that's where everything falls apart. Step 1. Connection over correction. When a tantrum starts, it's easy to think your child is misbehaving. But here's the truth. Tantrums aren't about bad behavior. They're a sign your child is overwhelmed and doesn't know how to process their emotions. Your toddler's brain is like a tiny ship caught in a chaos, and they need you to be their anchor. Instead of correcting their behavior right away, focus on connection. Get down to their level, look into their eyes and say, "I can see you're upset. I'm here." This simple act helps their brain shift from chaos to calm. A mom I've worked with once tried this for the first time. Her son was screaming because he didn't want to leave the park. Instead of yelling back, she knelt down, connected, and said, "I know it's hard to leave when you're having so much fun." His tantrum stopped in half the usual time. Does this sound familiar? Comment below and tell me what triggers your child tantrums. I'll reply with solutions tailored to your situation within 24 hours for free. Step 2. Set boundaries toddlers respect. Here's a hard truth. Toddlers don't just want boundaries. They need them. Without clear, consistent limits, they feel lost and out of control. Solution: use my firm and friendly method. Calmly but confidently say, "I know you want to keep playing, but it's time to go. We'll play again tomorrow." Then follow through. No empty threats, no yelling. Think of boundaries like guardrails on a winding road. They keep your child safe and secure. One dad I coached used to struggle with his daughter during bedtime. She'd cry and demand more playtime every night. Once he started setting firm but friendly limits and sticking to them, bedtime battles turn into bedtime hugs. If you're finding this helpful, hit the like button so more parents can discover these life-changing strategies. Step 3. Turn tantrums into teachable moments. Here's something most parents don't know. Tantrums aren't just moments to survive. They are opportunities to teach your child lifelong emotional skills. Once your child has calmed down, talk it through. Say something like, "You were upset because we left the park. Next time, let's use words to tell me how you feel." This builds emotional intelligence and helps your child learn problem-solving skills. A mom I work with used this technique with her daughter, who would scream if someone touched her toys. Over time, that same little girl started saying, "I don't like that. Can you give it back, please?" That's the power of turning tantrums into teachable moments. Subscribe now so you don't miss the life-changing tips I share every week. What if the one thing that could transform your parenting is in my next video? Don't wait until it's too late. Step 4. The secret ingredient: self-regulation for parents. Here's the truth no one wants to talk about. You can't teach your child emotional regulation if you're losing control yourself. Your child learns how to handle big emotions by watching you. Solution: when you feel frustration rising, pause. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or even step away for a moment. Remind yourself this is a phase, not forever. Think of yourself as the calm eye of a storm. Your steadiness helps your child find a way back to calm too. A dad once told me he felt ashamed for yelling at his son during a tantrum. I reminded him, parenting isn't about being perfect. It's about showing your child how to recover from mistakes. That day, he apologized to his son, modeling humility and resilience. Here's a shocking fact. Did you know that toddlers are more likely to refuse food if they sense tension at the dinner table? It's true, their refusal often has nothing to do with the food itself. Now here's my question for you. What's the number one mistake parents make during meals that almost guarantees picky eating? The answer is in my next video. What to do when your toddler refuses to eat. 5 proven tips for stress-free meals. Click it now and discover the surprising truth about picky eating before it's too late. And remember, you've got this and I've got your back.